As the sun comes up over the sleepy little town of Sydney, we begin our beach tour at Tulista Park. Sydney is located about 20 kilometers north of Victoria and is home to Victoria International Airport. The BC Ferry Terminal, Swartz Bay, is just north of town. Tulista Beach has an adjoining skate park, beach volleyball court, playground and green space, which makes it a popular location for locals and tourists alike. There is a busy boat launch and a paved walking path that runs the length of the beach. Kumakolson, or Mount Baker, and the San Juan Islands can be seen in the distance, reminding us of our proximity to our American neighbors. Sydney is also home to a Washington State ferry terminal where you can hop aboard and cruise to Anacortes. Our next stop is at a pair of freshwater lakes located in the West Shore community of Langford. Upper and Lower Thetis Lakes, often just referred to as Thetis Lake, are popular sunbathing, swimming, fishing, and hiking destinations. The Upper Lake has a designated swimming beach for dogs, and the Lower Beach is a popular recreational site for swimming, paddleboarding, sunbathing, and cliff jumping. Hiking trails surround the lakes, and they are very popular. The wet water temperature in local lakes is ideal for summer swimming and a great way to beat the heat. With close to 3,500 kilometers of coastline, Vancouver Island has an incredible bounty of spectacular beaches. Victoria itself is surrounded by beaches on 3 sides. This makes for ideal beach-going conditions. If it's too windy or rough on one side, just head to the other side to find calm water. The West Shore of Victoria has grown and developed rapidly over the past several years, but there is still a great deal of natural beauty. Whitty's Lagoon is located on the West Shore in the district of Metchosin. It is a popular hiking area, and there are trails leading in and out of the main beach area. Although the water may appear Caribbean-like in its appearance, the temperature when you dip your toe in will shock you. On average, the water temperature at most local beaches is about 8 degrees Celsius in the winter and tops out at 13 degrees Celsius in the summer. Even if the water is a little cold for swimming, you'll find plenty of other activities on and off the water at our beaches. These include activities like stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, and kite surfing. Off-water activities like peaceful shoreline walks, sunbathing, sandcastle building, and constructing a driftwood fort are other popular possibilities. As you make your way from the West Shore area of Victoria, moving towards the city, you can visit Esquimalt Lagoon. A long stretch of sand separates the ocean from the lagoon. This is one of the best beaches in Victoria for walking, as the beach is fairly level and it runs for many kilometers. The views here are sublime, taking in the snow-capped Olympic Mountains in the distance. Unlike all the other top beaches in Victoria, the Esquimalt Lagoon Beach is a narrow strip of sand backed by calm water. It's this area that draws birds from around the world. Species to watch out for include western sandpipers, black-bellied plovers, and horned grebes, to name a few. The beach is wide and level with a mix of sand and pebbles. Copious quantities of driftwood line the beach. If you follow the coastline from the West Shore into the city, you find yourself along the Gorge Waterway. The Gorge Waterway is a 6-kilometer-long arm of the sea that stretches from the Selkirk Trestle, Upper Victoria Harbour, To the head of Portage Inlet. This waterway is a tidal estuary and is a popular waterway for paddlers. As you continue along the scenic route into downtown Victoria, past the Inner Harbour, you discover the Breakwater District. A wide pedestrian path winds its way along the coast, offering spectacular views and a chance to stop and enjoy several beaches along the southern coast. The beaches which sit below the breakwater are called, collectively, Spiral Beach. The beach itself is rocky with driftwood, which makes walking at any time other than low tide a tricky proposition. Fortunately, a walkway runs just back from the water in certain sections, and a nice loop can be completed to and from Clover Point. Generally a windy spot, this beach attracts kiteboarders and windsurfers to its offshore environs. A perfect side-on wind blows here in the summer in the afternoons, and the colorful kites and windsurfers make for great entertainment and photos. Incredible views across the Harrow Strait to the looming Olympic Mountains greet you at Willows Beach. Facing southwest, this beach has the most impressive views of all the beaches in Victoria on a clear day. Willows is one of the few beaches in Victoria that has a large green space, just perfect for throwing a football or playing a bit of frisbee. The beach itself has soft sand and stretches for approximately 1 kilometer in a gentle arc. At low tide, the smooth sand emerges, and beach walking is a popular pastime. One of the largest beach and park combos in Victoria is at Cadbro Bay Beach and Gyro Park. This park has one of the best beaches for families. Both the beach and the park have extensive things to do for kids that are sure to entertain them for hours. The beach runs from the northeast to the southwest, roughly in the shape of a mushroom head for about 1 kilometer. The best part of the beach is near Gyro Park, which makes visiting both areas quite easy. Beachgoers will enjoy generally calm and protected waters, with small waves and pebbly shorelines and patches of sand sections. Driftwood near the back of the beach is plentiful and fun for kids to create wooden forts, or for parents to erect wind blocks. One of the lesser-known beaches in Victoria, Arbutus Cove, also is a spectacular setting. Set between two headlands below high cliffs full of arbutus trees, this is a calm and quiet place. Not a spot for those with mobility issues, the beach is reached via a walkway and then a significant number of stairs. The effort of getting here is rewarded. There's a good chance you'll have the place to yourself. The beach has soft sand, but can be rocky at the water's edge. You'll find significant driftwood at the back. The bookends of the large headlands on either end make this a very protected spot. Other beaches may be wind-blown and cold, but Arbutus Cove will be cozy and quiet. Cordova Bay Beach is a delightful long stretch of sand with big views out over the Harrow Strait towards San Juan Islands. The beach runs for kilometers north and south and is great for long walks by the seashore. The beach is fairly wide and pebbly with a few sandy spots. Unlike some of the other Victoria beaches, Cordova Bay is fully exposed to the weather and winds coming off the water. Dress accordingly. Sometimes you can get 4 seasons in one day, especially in the spring. The next 2 stops take us from the ocean back to freshwater destinations. Driving north out of the city towards Sydney and North Saanich on the Patricia Bay Highway, you can see Elk Lake from your vehicle. Elk Lake is home to Canada's national rowing team, and Hamsterley Beach, at the north end of the lake, is a popular recreational destination for families looking for shallow, warm water fun in the summer. Angling is also a popular activity on Elk Lake, and several species of fish can be caught here, including trout, bass, and carp. Durrance Lake is situated in the valley between Mount Work and Partridge Hills in Mount Work Regional Park. The water here is clean, cool, and perfect for a summer swim. There are sandy spots along the beach that make great sunbathing areas. A 3-kilometer trail circles the lake for an easy hike before or after your swim. Heading back to the coast, if you love long, uninterrupted stretches of beach and crave a bit of solitude, Island View Beach is the place to go. The 20-minute drive north of Victoria is a worthwhile investment in time for the rewards of open spaces and few people. At low tide, you'll be able to walk for many kilometers, even right out to Cordova Spit if you are truly adventurous. Offshore, you'll have views across the Harrow Strait of Darcy Island, Sydney Island, San Juan Island in the US, and the sand-colored bluffs of James Island. We will end our beach tour with a sunset over Pat Bay. Patricia Bay is located in North Saanich, approximately 25 minutes north and 5 minutes west of Sydney. Unfortunately, there is no sandy beach, but families can enjoy the mud flaps that appear during low tide. The real magic happens when the tide comes in and the water is heated by the warm mudflap beach. The result is the warmest saltwater swimming in the region. When you do make it to Victoria, don't forget to pack your beach gear so that you can enjoy time outdoors and take in the natural splendor that the region has to offer.